Hey guys, super excited to share with you a few things. Number one is Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi have another launch coming up of their brand new course, which is the gold standard in the industry called KBB. We've got an even better bonus package this year. Last year, we won an award. You can see it here for being the top 5 affiliates for Tony and for Dean. And we went to Fiji and it was really fun. This year, we decided to double down, all right? The reason why we decided to double down is because after having over 500 people enroll in their course and then having the opportunity to work with them through all of the different bonuses and events that we have as bonus for buying their course through us, right? That's how we're incentivized. We're an affiliate of theirs. We get paid a small commission, and in exchange, we're able to give you an incredible bonuses, which you can see at mastermindbonus.com. I mean, this year we've doubled the bonuses. Last year, we sold over 500 units with half the number of bonuses, and this year we decided to go all out and really find where the holes were, like where were people getting stuck and what was missing, right? I mean, the course by itself and the software that they're selling is absolutely incredible. It's again the gold standard in the industry. I mean, it's the best program that I've ever seen, and I've been doing this for 14 years. So I want to tell you a little bit about my story about why I'm so excited about this is because the self-education industry is set to triple to be about $1 billion a day. It's like $325 billion a year, according to Forbes.com. So what that really means for you is that, if you have knowledge, you have expertise, you have wisdom that can help other people, you have the opportunity to leverage and get on the bandwagon of the increase, the wave of this increase of how the industry is going to grow and is going to scale. So for me, I grew up on East Coast Pennsylvania, Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, over there by Westchester, Pennsylvania, and Philadelphia. And I grew up with a traditional path, right? I mean, go to school, get a good degree, get a job, make a good living for yourself, provide for your family, take vacations a couple times a year and, enjoy life. But growing up, as I got older and that path really didn't resonate with me anymore. I really wanted to be my own entrepreneur. I wanted to have my own business, and at a very young age, I found myself like starting all these different little ventures. Even helping my dad when I was 13 in his business, and so really we're at an age right now where the traditional way, that's a good path for a lot of people, but for a lot of us, it's not the best path, and the world is really ready and willing to pay people who are experts in their craft. They have developed a skill set or a knowledge that can help other people. See, we're ready and we're willing. That's why the industry is set to grow. We're ready and we're willing to pay people who have results. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? Like, I think about my journey of traditional education, right? Went to school, went to college, went to a couple different colleges because I transferred a few times. I nearly died, went into a coma, came out of that coma and went on a whole different journey. It's another story for another time, but that's a pretty radical story of my past. And I saw that, like the numbers just weren't adding up to me, right? I was learning from someone who was book smart, but had never done it in the real world. And I just found that to be just so out of alignment and not congruent with what I was looking for. And then I launched into this world of internet marketing, and I started as an affiliate promoting and selling other people's stuff, kind of like I'm doing right now with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, like we've done in 2019, and now we're doing again in 2020. And I remember when I had a little bit of success, I remember that the smartest thing that I could have done was to go find a mentor who had already done what I wanted to accomplish, who already achieved what I wanted to accomplish. I hired him to help accelerate my success, to collapse time, just like I did when I got my second degree black belt in Taekwondo, right? Like, I would have never in a million years got my second degree black belt in Taekwondo. It took me 7 years, by the way. Would have never gotten that by watching YouTube videos, right? Like, that's ridiculous, right? Or I would have never gotten it by watching videos at home from someone who never practices Taekwondo, right? Like, that's even more ridiculous, right? But it just shows that the old model, the traditional way, really is broken in my opinion. And what I love about Tony, what I love about Dean, is that they are helping to shift the industry to really take advantage of this increase of the industry going from where it is to almost $1 billion a day, where it's going to triple by 2025, according to Forbes.com. So in my opinion, we could never be at a better time in history than now because of the increase that's set to happen. I like to say this, it's kind of like being able to invest in Apple when the shares were $100. Like, imagine if you could invest in Apple when the shares were $100. Now they're what? $300 a share or more, right? So imagine if you had that insight. Well, I'm kind of giving you that insight now. Like, that's the insight that Tony and Dean are giving out to the world as well. So I want you to know that Tony and Dean, they have a live training coming up in a couple weeks, and right around the corner. It's like February 19th, I believe it starts. You're gonna wanna get registered for that training. You're gonna wanna hear what they have to say about the industry shift and about the growth and about the opportunity and about how you can, there's never been a better time in history than to turn your expertise into revenue for your business, for your family, and help people in the process, right? Make that impact on other people that you know is possible. So register for the training, but before you invest in their course, the cat's out of the bag. I mean, we've got a bonus package that's literally $38,000 worth of stuff. Like, literal values of things that people already pay us for things that we already sell. And I'm not gonna go into the details of what's on that page because you can go to mastermindbonus.com and check it out for yourself and see a detailed description of every little thing that we're giving away. In fact, last year, we had people that didn't even want their course, but said, your bonuses are so insanely awesome, I'm gonna buy it anyways. We had people that would buy a program, they would buy it through someone else and they'd buy it through us just to get all our bonuses, right? That's how much time, energy, and attention that we put into our bonuses. And I think the biggest thing is that we want to see you, if you're going to invest with Tony and Dean, we actually want to see you implement it. We don't want you to be a part of the 9% of people who go through a course and never do anything with it, right? Like, that doesn't serve you and it doesn't serve the world, right? But what does serve the world is if you go through their program and then you let us hold your hand through the process and then implement it with you, having our brains thinking, creating, and working for you during the process so that you can actually launch something and you can actually produce some results from it, not only for yourself, but for the other people that you can actually serve with your knowledge, your wisdom, and your expertise. So check it out. It's mastermindbonus.com. You can see all the details there on the page that you need to register for their training. And then also, it's very clear about how to take advantage of all of the incredible bonuses that we have in store for you.